Hi there and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. Thanks for making us part of your day. Coming up, turning your home into a house for sale. Kathy Jane's Home Settings tells us how location, condition, and price come to play when selling your home, and how you can make your home more marketable through staging. And on Stage 8, social media artist Joey Ruckus is here to perform a song from his new album, More Famous Than You. Jocelyn, what's going on in the kitchen?
A lot going on in the kitchen. You don't have to travel to Turkey because Turkey is here with us. I'm here with Cevdet Özkan, the co-owner of Sultan's Turkish Restaurant in Waterbury, and Chef Ibrahim Yeni. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
And
we're glad to be here.
It is a beautiful setting that you've put here. What are we making today? It's really interesting. We have two dishes.
Well, we have a big menu, but we're going to give you just two. We're going to make appetizer, which is we're making fried liver.
Fried liver.
Yes.
I love liver, so I'm really excited to try this.
And you will try this one. You will have this one always, because this is the best way you can make the liver. We cut it into small cubes, and we dip it in the flour.
Very good. Is this your recipe, Chef?
Yes.
It is your recipe. Okay, yes. And so it's on the menu as well?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And what else are we going to be making?
Also, we have a fish. It's come from Mediterranean Sea. It's called in Turkey levrek. Also known in America is branzini.
Branzini, and you say it's similar to the...
Similar to sea bass.
To sea bass.
Sea bass, but this is a little smaller.
And this fish is straight from the Mediterranean.
It's coming from with a cargo airline.
Yes,
so
you flew it in.
We get it fresh every week. So we buy a large amount, and in summertime this fish will go very fast.
Well, we are so looking forward to tasting all of this yummy food.
Yes.
But right now, though, Cevdet, take a look at this camera over here and tell everybody what they need to do.
Sit back and relax. You are having lunch with style.
The new revolution at Lake Compounds. What I like about you. By popular demand, the season pass sale is extended. Get the best price of the season. But hurry, the sale ends July 17th. That's what I like about you. Just a short drive away in Bristol, Connecticut. Hey!
This is my Cool Smiles, the coolest place to go for your teeth on the whole planet. It's the dentist, but it's fun right when you get there. Mommy says it's easy because the people help her with grown-up stuff. Really nice people teach you about teeth, but it's not like school. That's Tyler. His mom comes back here to hold his hand.
Keeping kids happy and their teeth healthy is easy at Cool Smiles. All you have to do is call to make an appointment for you or your child.
The best part is, when you're done, you get a toy. Cool Smiles!
I've seen my clients and their families in very difficult situations. They need the help of somebody that cares, somebody that will step up for them in a time when they need that help the most. Their car may be damaged, they're incurring medical bills, they're out of work.
We represent folks in situations that they never dreamed of being in.
And it makes you want to do a better job for your client.
That's what brings us back every day.
Buckley & Wynn, we're with you every step of the way.
The days of just putting your house on the market are long gone. Our next guest says you really have to make the leap from being a homeowner to thinking of yourself as a seller to make your home more marketable. Kathy Jane Saffioti is a professional stager and the owner of Kathy Jane's Home Setting and joins me today. Welcome back, Kathy Jane.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
It's always wonderful to have you with us.
I'm having a good time.
Good. Okay. How big of a factor is staging when it comes to selling your house?
It's really, really important especially on with today's market. As a property expert, I can tell you that average just doesn't cut it anymore. If you want to sell your house, it has to be above average, and that's at any price point.
So that's how you really have to reach the buyer.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you talk about three things, really important. LCP, what does that all stand for?
Well, that stands for location, condition, and price. And you have to keep that in mind once you make that leap to being a seller. Location you can't do anything about, but you can do something about the condition and the price of the property. If it's in really good condition and it's priced well, the location may not be as much of a factor, because a real estate agent's going to see the house, see that it's in really good condition, it's at an excellent price, they're going to bring their buyer through, and therefore location may not be a factor.
All right, so how does a professional stager like yourself help? What do you look for? What do you do? How do you advise people?
Well, basically what I do is to try to save people money by you have to invest in the condition of your home, finishing up little projects or whatever. But what I do is go in and tell you what it is that you have to do. In other words, get the most bang for your buck. People
and these
will
are things
say
you
to me,
have to do, not an option, you have to do it.
Well, yes, but I also work within a certain budget.
Sure.
Some people only have a couple $100s to spend. Some people can spend as much as $1,500. So once I know what that budget is, I can go in and say, okay, you definitely have to do X. But you know, maybe if you can later on do Y. But it's really important that you take the time to improve the condition of your home, because average doesn't cut it.
Exactly. Well, interior, I know you look at the interior of the house, but you also look at the exterior of the home as well.
Exterior is very important. 85% of the buyers right now are coming from the internet. That's why photos are so important. Everything has to look really pristine, because if it doesn't, what's going to happen when a buyer is looking on the internet, they're going to flip right through and go on to the photo that grabs their eye. So if your house, if your bushes aren't trimmed, your walkway isn't swept, bright, nice color on your front door, crisp, something that pops, that's going to catch that buyer's eye, then you're wasting your time.
And it doesn't cost much to paint your front door.
No, less than $40.
Exactly.
And if you go to an inexpensive store, it can be as much as $25.
The other thing you need to look at is your garage door as well.
Yes, well,
the outside.
We were talking about that before.
Yes.
The garage door has to be clean also. And not only that, if there's any rot or anything, that's going to come up during inspection anyway. Replace the garage door. That is where the guy's going to go first. He's going to open up that garage because that's where he puts his stuff.
Right, now let's take a look at a photo that you are going to share with us here.
Absolutely.
And this is a photo of a home that you helped to you helped the buyer to sell.
Yes.
And so what are we looking at here? This is the kitchen?
This is the kitchen.
Okay.
Yes, it was in absolutely horrible condition. Had a very dated floor, dated kitchen countertops, dated fixtures, and they really needed to put some, kitchens are very, very important. They're still
It's the first thing I look at when I walk into a house.
Well, it's still the heart of the home. It's still at the top of the list. And you're right. Women specifically, because most women are the ones that do the cooking.
So we're going to spend a lot of our time.
Husbands also, though, but they go to the kitchen first. You're not the only one.
And so let's take a look what you did to this kitchen. Wow. That's a dramatic change.
The sellers were great. They replaced the kitchen floor, they replaced the countertops. As you can see, they took out the dated light fixtures, fresh coat of paint on all the walls, and it really made a big difference.
And the cabinets. What about the cabinets?
Well, all they did was thoroughly clean them. I recommended that they paint the cabinets out, but it wasn't in their budget. But as you can see, they didn't do everything that I asked them to do, but they did the most important things. And that property went under contract in 4 days.
Amazing. Well, what happened to all the stuff that was in the kitchen? Did you have them put it away?
Oh, you have to.
Okay.
Especially now, this was a photograph that I took, but if this photograph was online, you're going to be able to see the counter space. You're going to be able to see the exterior views. It's clean. A buyer in this price range is not going to miss that photo. That's one of the reasons why this house sold in less than 4 days.
So how much does a consultation cost? And what's included in your fee?
Well, it's $250, and right now, for the Connecticut Style viewers, I have a $50 coupon, but that's going to be expiring the end of August. So please contact me as soon as
and there it is, right there.
Yes.
And when does it expire?
August 20th.
August 20th. All right, get in on this coupon, because it'll help you and, of course, help you sell your house.
Well,
and
getting back to the consultation objectives, what I do is I go and I take photos of the interior and exterior. And the reason I do that is so that the seller can see through a buyer's eyes what a buyer is going to see. I mean, when we're living in our homes, we don't notice the things that we're living with because it's a habit.
That's true. Now, if you're putting your house on the market and need a staging consultation, all you have to do is give Kathy Jane a call at this number, 203-988-6856. Kathy Jane, great to have you as always.
Thank you very much.
And coming up, Sultan's Turkish Restaurant gives us a lesson in Turkish cuisine. That's when Connecticut Style returns, so stick around.
With the push of a button, you can fully recline.
Easy does it.
Push the button and it lifts you up till you're almost standing.
Easy does it.
My PowerLift recliner is easy to pay for at only $4.99.
You know, the best thing about being part of racing history is bringing smiles to folks everywhere. And Aspen Dental does that too. With quality dentures, affordable care, and dentists and staff who make you feel right at home.
Right now at Aspen Dental, new patients get a free exam and x-rays. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Now getting ready to smile even bigger. You can enter for a chance to be a VIP guest at an upcoming race. I'm talking travel, pit passes, and more. Just go flat out to aspendental.com and enter today.
Can I eat heart healthy without giving up taste? A man can only try. And try. And try.
I heard eating whole grain oats can help lower my cholesterol. It's gonna be tough. So tough.
My wife and I want to lower our cholesterol, but finding healthy food that tastes good is torturous.
Your father's suffering.
Honey Nut Cheerios taste great and can help lower cholesterol.
Be happy, be healthy.
When you jump into my e-pit at mybobs.com, you'll be blown away by the untouchable values. And come back often because it's always changing. Brand new, factory wrapped furniture that I've discontinued or overstocked at a fraction of my regular price.
Today it's all about simple, easy, and tasty Turkish cuisine. Joining us today is Cevdet Özgün, the co-owner of Sultan's Turkish Restaurant in Waterbury, and Chef Ibrahim Yeni. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, Cevdet, you were telling me earlier that people come to your restaurant before they vacation to Turkey.
Yes. Yes. They are not familiar with the Turkish culture, Turkish cuisine, so we are right there. So it's a good idea. You can learn ahead of the time what you're gonna have. Also, we give them a lot of information where they can travel, where they can go eat. So this is for them before you go to vacation, perfect time to come in, and we are there to help them. And then they can try our food, which is, we like to present everything from Turkey. We are like trying to bring everything from our country to America, which is...
You're teaching us about the Turkish culture.
Yes. We want to teach everything, you know. We are.
And there's a rich history in the Turkish food.
It is. It's over 1,000 years.
Over 1,000 years old.
Over 1,000 years. So all the recipe is still same. We try to keep everything authentic.
Really, the recipes are authentic.
Recipes are same. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Also, it's also from Ottomans. They have the same food in the palace. So
could we expect this kind of food? I guess the same kind of food that they were served back thousands of years ago.
Exactly.
This is the same thing that we're going to be eating today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what are we cooking today? This is a fish from the Mediterranean.
Mediterranean Sea, like the coast in Turkey, like south of Turkey.
Yes.
It's only place you can find this fish. And in Turkey, it's very popular fish. If you go fish restaurant, this is the top fish you can order from.
And it's similar to a sea bass.
Similar to sea bass.
And this is
It's
liver.
Calf liver.
Calf liver.
Calf liver.
And this that's also another dish we're gonna be making, the fried liver.
This is the appetizer.
Appetizers.
We usually have it before dinner.
Very good. Well, let's take a look at what your ingredients are, Chef Ibrahim. What are some of the things? I guess it's right in front of us over there. We're using oregano, but that's Turkish oregano.
Yes, this today making liver. This oregano.
Oregano, yes.
This and salt.
Salt.
This sumac, Turkish.
Sumac, and is that bitter taste or is it a spicy taste? What is that?
No, this same thing, salt.
Ah, it's very similar to salt.
Very bitter.
Oh, very bitter. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And
this liver.
okay, let's go ahead and you want to go ahead and start? Okay. This is for the liver, and this is just regular flour.
Yes.
Very
regular
good.
Flour.
Okay.
Okay.
And
You're just gonna
you chopped up the liver.
Dip it in the flour first.
Okay.
So get all the coating.
Yes. And how much of flour do we have there? About a cup or two?
Around 2 cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
just-
make sure you have to cover all the liver because it tastes better, like crunchy.
Yes.
You want it crunchy.
You want it really
Okay. This vegetable
covered with the
oil.
flour. Okay. And the oil is hot.
Yeah, we cook it in a hot oil. It takes like 45, around 1 minute maximum.
And that's it for the fried?
It's cooked very fast.
Very good. Okay, while you're doing that, Chef Ibrahim, you want to start the fish as well after you get that going? Okay. Look at that. Smells so good in here.
Yes.
Let's talk about the restaurant. I understand you're catering as well.
Yes, we do catering. We can book like parties, catering, and right now we have a lot of orders from the hospital.
Oh yes,
Especially
there are several hospitals in
local
Waterbury.
hospital, they are close to us, so they ordering every week.
Very good.
And then
it's ready.
Oh, it's ready already. Look at this. Okay, so you don't want to overdo it. It's just sort of a brown, golden brown look.
Golden brown. It's a very tender meat.
Very good. Okay, we have about 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and start the fish after this, Chef Ibrahim, and we'll keep going. Oh, that looks great.
He's still gonna do saute in the pan with the powder.
Ah, saute.
And we're gonna use some seasoning.
Oh, very good.
So this is the first part for the liver.
First part of the liver.
So you're gonna put some butter.
Okay.
First.
Butter. How much butter here? About
Just like a,
okay.
Not too much.
Very good.
just for
Looks like
coating, get a little taste from the butter.
Just want that taste of the
Taste,
butter.
yeah.
Oh yes, and butter is.
You don't want the oil get
makes
overpowered.
things taste really good. Yes,
Yeah.
I like butter. Yes. Okay.
And little big salt.
A little salt.
Yes. Oregano.
Oregano.
Yeah.
This is Turkish oregano.
Turkish
Yeah.
oregano.
And this
Special.
Turkish hot pepper.
Is there a difference with our
Yeah.
spices? What's the Turkish oregano taste like? More?
I think the more quality when you taste it, higher taste. Because it's very big demanding for Turkish oregano.
Perfect.
So-
All right, can we start the fish, Chef Ibrahim? Because we have about a minute, and I want to make sure we get the fish started so everybody at home can get an idea as to how we do the fish.
Okay.
Okay, and
Put this high, right?
I assume the fish doesn't take long either to
Fish
put
take
together.
like 10 minutes maximum.
to cook, but to marinate, to get everything prepared.
Yes, before we cook the fish, we do some marinade to the
Yes.
fish quick.
Yes.
We make here
All right,
olive oil,
olive oil, and then garlic.
lemon juice.
Okay.
We put some oregano
And
inside.
then what happens after that?
We
And then
gonna,
we dredge it in
can
flour
also
as well?
The fish we can grill it as well.
All right.
Also, right now we're gonna cook it in the
Okay.
pan.
Very good.
Pan fried.
Okay, very good. Now we're gonna show everybody after you fry the fish what it looks like. But
Yes.
generally, you marinated all those spices in the olive oil.
Yes,
And then
garlic.
a little bit of the flour, I assume.
Flour, no. This
No
is without flour.
Okay,
this
without
is
flour.
just olive oil, garlic, lemon juice.
Okay.
We're gonna brush on top of the fish.
Very good. All right, so check out Sultan's Turkish Restaurant in Waterbury at www.sultansrestaurantct.com. Or you can call the number 203-591-8450 to make a reservation. We're going to check back at the end of the show to take a look at all the food we're going to be eating then.
All right.
Okay? Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And up next on Stage 8, social media artist Joey Ruckus performs a song from his latest album, More Famous Than You. We'll see you right after the break.
Can you believe it? There's actually a plan to dump toxic sludge in this water.
The Army Corps of Engineers has in mind to dump sludge from there here in New Haven's Morris Cove.
Well, you are telling us no way, and we're listening.
And if they dumped toxic sludge here, what would that do to it?
It'll make it very dirty, and there would be no fish to fish.
Pretty terrible, actually. Yeah, thinking that they could do that to our water, I mean, just doesn't seem right.
As long as you're fighting this plan, we'll make your voice heard. Who's got your back? News 8.
It's ShopRite Summertime Can Sale.
Now, summertime for Can. ShopRite saves you more on everything in cans.
Today it's great to save some cash. You come to ShopRite's Can Bash.
It's summer can time, and you'll find big savings this week. Choose any 10 of these family favorites, and you'll pay just $8.88 with your card.
Shop and save more at our summer Can Bash.
It's hot.
Ring, ring. Progresso. I look great in my wedding dress with the help of your amazing light soups.
You know they're the only ones endorsed by Weight Watchers.
They taste so good.
Now we're adding even bigger pieces of white meat chicken. Oh, so when's the big day?
Oh, we got married years ago. But the point is, I fit in it.
Are you wearing it?
Right now? Yes.
Well, good for you.
Excuse me. Oh, so sorry.
Okay. You look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Progresso. You gotta taste this soup.
Joey Ruckus is here on Stage 8, and he's taking social media by storm. Over the next 10 weeks, he's rolling out songs from his More Famous Than You album. Welcome back to Connecticut Style.
Thank you very much.
Nice
Teresa.
to have you here. Now, we should mention you were a My TV 9-star finalist.
I was. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
All right, so you've moved on a little bit, and you have an album. Tell us about the album.
Yeah, I just recorded a pop album, 10 songs in Los Angeles with Killingsworth Recording Company. What's good, Killingsworth? And the name of the album is More Famous Than You, because I'm here on the TV screen and you're there watching, and that's why I'm more famous than you.
Who are your friends behind you?
My friends are Dave and Quinn, and we about to rock this, you know? We ready.
What are you going to be performing for us today?
It's a song called RSVP, Robotronic, Supersonic, Violentonic, Poison, track 9 off the new album.
All right, there's your cover of the CD. Take it away, Joey Ruckus.
You were standing on the showroom floor, it was hard to miss you. I've never had a humanoid before, and I couldn't resist you. It's tailor-made to be programmed just for me. I didn't know your damaged goods when I bought you, girl. You're like a robotronic, supersonic, violentonic poison. You're a frantic, still romantic, chipping, planet person. Don't you have an alternate? We've gotta stop this. Signal psycho madness. I'm about to lose it. Robotronic, supersonic, violentonic poison. Systematic, systematic, wicked, superhuman. You must have a screw loose if you think I love you. Pull the plug and reboot. Just reboot. about to lose it.
Stage 8 on Connecticut Style is sponsored by Neil's Wood Flooring of Branford, home of the finest wood floors in Connecticut.
Now that I have Assurance, I can call our doctor.
With Assurance Wireless in Connecticut, you get a free phone and 250 free voice minutes each month.
Now that we have Assurance, we can keep in touch with our grandchildren.
For $5 each month, get 500 total voice minutes. Or for $20 a month, get 1,000 total voice minutes and 1,000 texts.
Now that I have Assurance, I can send a quick text.
All offers include a free phone, nationwide coverage, and these calling features. Plus, it's easy to keep your current number.
Now that I have Assurance, I can let work know I'm running late.
You may qualify for Assurance if you're on Medicaid or use these other services.
Now that I have Assurance, I can do more with more minutes.
Call now to see if you qualify and learn what Assurance can do for you.
Call 1-800-375-5018. That's 1-800-375-5018. Or visit AssuranceWireless.com.
The firm was actually started by my great-grandfather over 127 years ago. The firm was always small, and personal service meant a lot to both my great-grandfather and my grandfather and my father. And they developed a good working relationship with their clients, which we continue today.
We decided against the growth angle and stayed with the personal representation.
It allows you to provide more personal service, which I believe ultimately leads to a better result for our client.
We're back in the kitchen. We wanted to show you exactly what to do with the fish. And Chef, you marinated, oh yeah, she brushed it with olive oil, garlic, and oregano, and salt and pepper.
Garlic, yes.
Very good. And now you're going to put it right into the pan. And there you go. Wow.
Yeah, how long does that take to cook? Pretty quick?
3 minutes each side.
3 minutes on each side, okay.
And here's the finished product right here. And of course, there's the fried liver as well. Are you guys ready to try all this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Turkish cuisine, I like
Let's
this.
do
Fantastic.
it. This is wonderful. Okay, want to try? How about if I pass this over to the guys? We'll get them to try the liver.
Tastes like Turkish cuisine. Have you ever
Yeah.
tried it? Good, fantastic.
Very
We want to
good.
thank all of our guests here today. But
Wanna
most
try
of all,
this?
thank you for
Excuse me?
watching. Make it a great
There you
day.
go.
We'll
You
see you
guys
back
pass
here
it over there.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
This is great.